Assalamualaikum, my name is Daniel Haris bin Muhammad Ramani. Metric number is 01 DIT 24F2010.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Saimi. My metric number is 01 DIT 24F2011.
My name is Muhammad Syahir bin Sulaiman. My metric number is 01 DIT 24 F2032. So about the question, the first one is effective communication. So the answer is one effective way of communication as shown in the diagram is the proper use of router for inter-network communication. Router enable device in different network to communicate by directing data packet between them. In this setup, the routers connect the two LAN through a MAN and WAN, ensuring smooth data transmission. The question 2 is the data sharing. Each LAN has a server. Example, server 0 in gudang A and copy 0 in gudang B. This server can store and share file, application or database with the file connected PC, laptop and other device in their respective network. For the question number 3 is security. The routers act a security boundary between different network LAN, MAN, WAN, so they can be configured with access control list to allow or deny specific traffic, preventing and authorized access between network. So today I want to explain about case study. Our first task is network classification and explanation. This is our network infrastructure. I do in the Cisco packet tracer. So I want to explain about LAN, MAN, and WAN. So the first one is LAN is as such a called local area network. So the definition is a local area network. LAN is a network that connect computer and device within a limited geographic area such as a home, office, school, or building. LANs enable device to share resource like file printers and internet connection. They typically use internet cable or Wi-Fi for communication and operate at high speed with low latency. LANs are commonly managed through routers and switches and often rely on protocol like TCP, IP for data transmission. For the key characteristic is the first one is limited geographic scope. So it cover a small area such as a home, office, school, or building. And the second is high speed. Provide faster data transfer rate, typically ranging from 10 Mbps to 10 Gbps or more. So the third one is low latency. Ensure quick communication between connected device due to short distance. So the fourth one is private ownership. Generally owned, controlled and maintained by a single organization or individual. So the last one, a wired or an wireless connectivity. Use an internet cable or Wi-Fi for communication. So the second one is metropolitan area network. So definition of a metropolitan area network is a network that connect multiple local area network within a city or metropolitan region. It provides high-speed connectivity over a large geographic area than a LAN, but is smaller than a wide area network, which is WAN. MANs are commonly used by organizations, government agencies, and internet service provider. So to facilitate communication and resource sharing across multiple locations. They often use fiber optic cable, wireless link, or leased line for connectivity. For the key characteristic for metropolitan area network is cover a large geographic area. Extend across a city or metropolitan region, large than a LAN but smaller than a WAN. So the second one is high speed connectivity. They provide faster data rates than a WAN, often using fiber optic or high bandwidth wireless connection. So the third one, interconnect multiple LAN. So link several local area network within a city, allowing organization to communicate efficiently. So the fourth one, owned by a single or multiple entities, can be owned by a government, private, or internet service provider. So the last but not least, use wired and wireless technology. Is typically relies on fiber optic cable, microwave link, or leased telecom line for connectivity. So the last one is the wide area network, which is called as WAN. A definition is a wide area network. WAN is large scale network that connect multiple local area network and metropolitan area network across city, countries, or even globally. WANs enable long distance communication and data sharing between organization, business, and individual. They often use leased telecommunication line, satellite link, fiber optic cable, or wireless network for connectivity. The internet is the largest example of a WAN. So the wide area network have five key characteristics. So the first one is large geographic coverage. The span across cities, countries, or even continent, connecting multiple land and map. The second one is slower speed compared to land map due to long distance data transmission when often have higher latency and lower speed than local network. So the third one, use public and private network, can use leased telecommunication line, satellite connection, fiber optic cable, or VPN over the internet. For the high setup and maintenance costs, require expensive infrastructure including routers, switches, and leased telecom service. So it managed by multiple organizations, often controlled by telecom companies, ISP, or large enterprise rather than a single owner.
Question 1B. Based on the company needs recommend which type of network should be used for. First, the headquarters building, local area network LAN. Coverage, the headquarters is single office building, might be suitable for LAN connection. Speed range from 100 Mbps to 10 Gbps. Cost Rm20 to Rm1500 Security, use a strong one password, include symbol, hashtag, underscore, numbering, and the hardware like firewalls. 2. The branch officer within the same city. Metropolitan Area Network MAN. Coverage usually MAN cover a city or large campus. The range in from 5 km to 50 km. Speed 34 Mbps to 140 Mbps and even up to 1 Gbps or higher depending on the technology used. Cost 4000 ringgit to 40000 ringgit or more for large. The price is include the fiber optic cable, router, switch, and other hardware. Security encompassing strong authentication authentication, data encryption, firewall access control, intrusion detection, and regular security. 3. The International Office Wide Area Network 1. Coverage a broad areas such as city, country, or even internationally. Speed up to approximately 105 Mbps. 150, sorry. Cost over than RM50,000. This is include the maintenance, software, and hardware. Security less secure and easy to access except using an AES 256 protocol.
Question 2. Your team is required to write a program using assembly language EZ68K simulator to solve the operation as shown in figure 1. So this is the figure 1 that we need to give the answer. So based on figure 1, prepare a report in PDF format containing the following. So first we need to do manual calculation, then we need to program source code and screenshot of source code. So today I want to do the manual calculation and program source code. So now I have do the source programming and the manual calculation. So the question has give 2734 octal or 1F4 hexadecimal and 11111010 binary, not 10 decimal plus 200 octal at FACE hexadecimal and multiple 20 decimal. So I have do the calculation, manual calculation and source code. So this is the source code that I have do. And before I run the source code, I want to explain to you what is .w, .b, and .l. So in EZ68K, when you store data, you need to decide how much space you want to use. There are three options. First is .b, which is byte. .b is byte. So byte is using 8 bits. That is the smallest, store 1 byte only. And .w is word. Words is using 16 bits. That is the medium that you can store your data, which is 2 bytes. And number 3 is .l, which is stand for long. That is store 32 bits. So this is the largest one that can store 4 bytes. So you need to choose the right size to make your programming efficient, fast, and accurate. So now I want to run the code. So if you want to know your code is correct or not, you can see at the error. So if you at the error have number 1, 2, or 3, so your code is your code have a error at the this code. So you need to do the code correctly. So now I will run the code. Okay, so first step I have do for this one, which is 2734 octal or 1F4 hexadecimal. So first code I've used move.w and store in D0, and second I store 1F4 in D1. So I will run the code use step over. So now first I have used D734. So D734 octal in the uh, Easy68K, this Easy60K is using hexadecimal. So in D0, devs have convert the uh, number to 5DC. So I so next we go to the second code, which is 1F4 store at D1, and I do O.W D0 D1. So I do the operation O, and the store in D1. So I got 5FC. So the manual also I got 5FC. For the manual, I do the convert to binary first, and I do all in the schedule. So I have get 10 11 11 11 11 0 0 binary, and I convert to decimal, then I convert to hexadecimal, so I get 5FC. And second code, I do the I do this one. So first, for this one, I have do bytes. So we run first. So 11111010 D2. So have convert to hexadecimal, which is FE, and store at D2. Second, we move to 10 decimal, so it's stored to D3. So 10 decimal, if we convert to hexadecimal, we get E. And first we need to do not first at D3, so we get the F5, and then we divide the D3 and D2. So we get 1 at D2 because we store at D1. So in the manual calculation, first I convert this one to hexadecimal first, and I get FE hexadecimal. Then I convert 10 decimal to binary first to do NOT operation. So I got this one answer, and I convert to hexadecimal, so I get F5 hexadecimal, and I do divide FA divide F5, so I get 1 hexadecimal, and this is the same answer, which is 1. And the third operation I do, this one, 200 octal at FACE hexadecimal. So for the code, I have used L for long, and first I run first. For this one, I do sub first, which is I want to submission this one and this one, and I do sub D2, which is this one, and D1, this one. So there is store at D1, so if we sub, we get 5 FB. Before that, at D1 is 5 FC, and after we sub, we got 5 FB, and the calculation is this, which is 5 FC sub 1, we get 5 FB. And next we go back to this operation. So first we run and we store 200 octal. If we convert to hexadecimal, we get 80 hexadecimal that's stored at D4, and we move L FACE to D5, so we get phase, and then we add D4 and D5 at D5, so the calculation must go to D5, so we get FB for E. So the calculation that I got for the manual is the same, FB for E. And now we need to multiple this 20 decimal with this answer and this answer. So first I will run the first code, multiple d6 d1, which is the 5FB, run with 20 decimal, so we will get this answer. So I will run the code. So before that, this 20 I move to d6 first. So 20, if decimal, if we convert, we get 14 in hexadecimal that's stored at d6. And now we run multiple, so we get 779C, which is that is stored at d1. And second, we run for d1, d6, d5, which is FB4E hexadecimal, multiple 20 decimal, so we get this answer. So we get 13A218, and I get the same answer. And the last one, we need to add these two answer to get the last answer. So I run code add.l d1, which is this one, dl, and d5. So we will get the answer at d5. So we will get the answer is 1419b4. So I get the same answer for the last question. Okay, so the last one for the question, if you want to change the program code and you want to get the same answer for the last answer, so you can change the code. So for example, for the question is 2764. So if you want to get the same answer and for the question, you just you just change the this from octal to decimal or to binary, and or you can do convert all to hexadecimal, and at the code you just do the hexadecimal code. So for the example, I just convert the 2764 to decimal, which is 1500, and I will run the code. So there is no error, so I will execute. So if I run the code, so I still get 5 DC, same at the answer that I get first if we convert to hexadecimal. And if I run the all code, we will still get the answer is 1419b4. So the conclusion, if you want to change the programming, you just need to change the question to hexadecimal first, or what type of you want, which is binary or octal. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.